Have you ever wondered that if Krishna was an Arya god and neither Vasudeva was black nor Devaki was black, then why Lord Krishna's skin was black like Dravids? We will give you a scientific answer to this, but for this, you have to watch the video till the end without skipping. If you skip something, you will miss important things. And if you are new to this channel, then subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon to get a notification of our latest videos. So let's get started. First of all, you have to understand that there are two types of people in India: Dravidian and Arya. The Dravidian people are the original inhabitants of India, while the Aryans, also known as Aryas, people migrated from Central Asia thousands of years ago and came to India and other South Asian countries. And all the gods of Hinduism are Aryans. The first difference between Aryan and Dravidian is the color of their skin. The original land of the Aryan people was snowy areas of Central Asia, so the skin of the Aryans was slightly whitish. When the Dravidian people lived in South Asia's hot region, their skin was somewhat black as compared to the Aryans. We have talked about the history of Aryan and Dravidian. Now let's talk about science. In the era of modern science, we know a lot about genetics. We know that for all the physical characteristics of a human being, his parents' genes are responsible. Sometimes, a tall man's son may be small in stature, but then it may also happen that his grandson may again grow in height. This occurs because both mother and father genes are responsible for the child's physical structure. Therefore, the son may have the genes of the father's height, but they are dormant because traits like height, complexion, and hair color can either be found in the mother or the father's gene. And if any trait is inherited from the mother, then the father genes for that trait will remain dormant. And if you inherit any of these traits from the father, then the mother's gene for this trait will remain inactive. And these dormant color genes can also become effective in the next generation. It can mean that the son of a dusky woman can be white because maybe he inherited the skin color from the father and not from the mother. And in this case, the color formula of the mother's skin color will remain dormant. It means that now the child has the genes from the black skin, but it is inactive. If this gene is effective in the next generation, his son will be dark. If you have understood about genes now, then let's talk about the color of the skin of Lord Shri Krishna. Lord Shri Krishna was son of Vasudeva and Devaki. And it is never said in any scripture that Vasudeva or Devaki was black. Then from where did Krishna get his dark complexion? Yes, we all know that Ram and Krishna were Aryans. And as we told at the beginning of this video, the skin of Aryan people is not so dark. So the credit for the Krishna's dark complexion goes to his grandmother Marisha, the wife of his grandfather Shursen. Because the Aryan people had came to India from Europe and Russia, the original Dravidian people living in the forests were known as Naga, whose skin was slightly black. Lord Krishna's father was Vasudeva and Vasudeva's father was King Shursen. King Shursen, the grandfather of Lord Shri Krishna, married a Naga girl. The name of this Naga girl was Marisha. By the marriage of Marisha and Shursen, they had 15 children, including Vasudeva and Kunti. As we told earlier in this video, Vasudeva's skin was not black. Vasudeva inherited the skin color from King Shursen, and Marisha's black color gene was present but it was inactive. When Vasudeva married Devaki, he had 8 children, whose story we all know. And we also know that Devaki was not described as dark or black in any of the stories. If we merge science and religion, it is found that Krishna got the dark colored genes from Vasudeva, which was inactive, and it became effective, and as a result, the skin of Lord Sri Krishna became slightly black. Some casteists used to say that Krishna was non-Aryan God, and seeing his greatness, the Aryans forcibly described him as Aryan God to make him their own. But it is not so at all. Krishna was an Aryan God. To know more exciting things like this, subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay connected with our channel. Jai Shri Krishna.